Jack is back. Jackie is back. And where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? NERDSoul. Late ill care at one young, so holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Oh yeah, and today, yeah, that's it. We're about to get into thumbnails. That's right, anime, toons, cartoons, all of that stuff that we draw and put on screen, we're about to talk about. So I ain't gonna take too much of your time, baby. Let's rap. Samurai Jack, XCVII or 90 whatever, I have no idea. But this episode we see Finally, Jack has been redeemed. That's right, the Dark Rider was trying to get him down, but the Dark Rider is just like the devil, and the devil is a liar. He came here to kill, steal, and destroy, and he's full of deceit, and don't get me started, but all I'm saying is, he cut him down. And now we can move forward into heroism. But before we get back to that real quick, we're going to talk about Ashi and her small heroic journey through this episode. And we got a little bit of someone else we got to deal with too. But Ashi makes a full transition from someone who's like, hey, I'm searching for Samurai Jack, to someone who's willing to be a partner in helping him make this world a better place. She comes across a whole bunch of people that were like just so inspired, so changed, so uplifted by what Samurai Jack did for them, especially when she talked to the people who could have, you know, gave him a trip back to where he was, and he chose to save them instead. And it truly, you know, it truly just gives her a perfect perspective on what's going on now that Aku has taken over. And probably one of the best ways to teach Ashi what's going on is through song. I ain't going front with a song like that, moves like that. I joined Samurai Jack too. But that's not all that went down this episode. Your boy, the crooner of carnage, has woken up. He's back. He ain't dead.
I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
See, I told you. You got it there for yourself. This part of the episode with him was just nothing but comedy. This dude is like scatting and sweebly wee-bopping his way all the way through the episode. And dude is just funny, man. I love this part of the episode. I love how Samurai Jack can go from extremely artistic, extremely action-filled, and then dump in some silliness. You know, even this bit right here.
That's 50 credits, bud.
Trust me, babe. I'm good for it.
Yeah, well, the last guy I trusted did this.
Whoa, what a freak. Looked like a talking penis.
Now, I know this is a show for kids, but Adult Swim, you wrong for that. Because everybody was thinking that. Everybody was thinking that. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do when you're animating something, right? So, we get back to our hero, Samurai Jack. Ashi finally finds him. He looks like he's going to be in trouble because the Dark Rider is what I'm calling him. I'm sure it's like a real better name for him. But he has him in a position to take his own life because he is putting the weight of the guilt on all the people that he couldn't save, especially these children that he think he killed, you know, on his shoulders. And Ashi comes and lets him know that no, the children are fine, everything is good, and everything is back set right because of what they did. And it just rejuvenates them, brings them back to power, and it's so great. And before we move on about what I think we're going to do next, I gotta remind you guys that I am now on Black Hollywood Live. That's right, the first online network for African Americans. It's super dope. They follow Black Twitter, celebrity interviews, after shows, sports talk, geek, nerd tech, all of that, and you can find them at blackhollywoodlive.com. And once you go there and you need more, they do dope stuff from week to week on youtube.com/blackhollywoodlive. Now, of course, we got Ashi and her perfect transition from the all black to the new fashionable natural nature wear for the summer season. But we also now have a restored Samurai Jack who is probably not weighed down by the guilt and the the memories of everything that he thinks he might have torn down or lost or, been the negative part of. Now he's ready to get down to business in finding the sword. Now, I think there's going to be a race because the crooner of Carnage is the only one that knows that Samurai Jack doesn't have his sword. And that's the only reason Aku is really scared of him, because the sword is the only thing that can take care of Aku. If the crooner of Carnage can get to Aku before Jack can get to his sword, we might have some dope sequences on our hands. But this time, Jack is not alone, and that's what I think is dope. So you guys, jump down in the comments. Tell me what you are feeling about the new Ashi look. Homegirl is looking fly for the new season. Got her little flare on her shoulder, little leaves and stuff. The girl got skills. And did you ever think that she was butt naked the whole time running around? I don't know, man. Hey, look, we got more stuff to talk about because we got to get into a little thief that's international, and we all know her name. So anyway, I got to bounce for now. And next up, Netflix has ordered a full first season for Carmen Sandiego. That's right, they are rebooting Carmen Sandiego. They're taking it from the 80s cartoon, from the 80s game, the 90s cartoon, the 90s live action show, and now they're putting her in an animated series once again. It looks like Netflix is really going all in on this animation, but this will be her first time ever being streaming or being in new media at all, where she's going to be voiced by Gina Rodriguez, and we're going to get into her younger days. Like her backstory, like before she was Carmen Sandiego, before we was writing songs about her, before we were singing about her, before the episode started, the real Carmen, back when she was just, Carmen, I don't know, San Jose? I don't know. But anyway, the bottom line is this could be pretty fun. Like maybe we'll see why she got into international thievery. I don't know why she got into the thief game. Maybe, maybe she learned from an older thief that, showed her the ropes of how to steal stuff and how to evade the cops. Because Carmen Sandiego was the best when it came to just getting out of stuff. I remember the video game, like she was literally the most OP thief in video game history. Like the girl was like untraceable. She might as well been the Inside Man or something. But I'm hyped. Are you hyped? Is this bringing up some nostalgia for you? Are you ready to show your kids a little something about Carmen Sandiego? Maybe they can learn some things. I'm sure they're going to teach you about, different cities around the world and, different items and, maybe a little backstory on, this certain locality. Could be pretty cool. So I'm going to keep my eye on this, and you keep your eyes on it too. And jump down in the comments. Let me know what you remember about the Carmen Sandiego game or the TV show, and were you digging it or were you not? Because Carmen Sandiego was cheesy, but it was good cheese. But next, J-Team, next up. That's right, we're going to be talking about J-Team. Yes, oh yes, it's been a while. If you didn't know, Jackie Chan is coming back with another animated series. See, back in the year 2000, he had a show that ran for about 95 episodes. That was, the Jackie Chan adventures, and him and his family members would kind of fight off these bad guys that were looking for magical talisman to kind of like control the world and control different mystical things. And the show was really cool, especially when it flashed forward to the future. It was dope. It was, at first I thought it was kind of like a gimmick, but it ended up being really cool. Well, it looks like we're not the only people that realize that coolness, because now there's going to be a newer series called J-Team. And this time it's following a young Jackie Chan with his friends, probably around 8 or 9 or something, that protect a magical dreamland from, of course, those that would look to destroy it. And when you're protecting the dreams of innocence to keep them away from nightmares, there's just nothing better than that. So as far as we know, this is going to be aimed at kids between 3 and 10, which is probably that perfect sweet spot, because it'll show the young Jackie Chan, like I said, probably 8, maybe even younger, maybe like 6. It'll be real cute. They'll teach messages about teamwork and friendship and all of that good stuff. And you'll get some pretty cool fight scenes in it too, and all for the kids. You know Mike love the kids. NERDSoul is for the children. See, all these, look, straight up, all of these nerd shows is good nerd shows, but NERDSoul is for the children. Straight up, we got children, we got your back. We right here. But also listen to your parents and, you know, grow up and be real strong and drink your milk and all that good stuff and go to sleep when they tell you and brush your teeth and, you know, all that good stuff. So anyway, are you hype about J-Team? Do you think that Jackie Chan still has some cool adventures to show in an animated form? This time it will be CGI. It's not going to be 2D. So there could be a lot of cool stuff that they could do in this magical dream realm. So let's get down in the chat and start talking about whether you think this is going to be good, bad, how long this could run, or, you know, maybe the kind of stories they could tell. So before I bounce it, that is my time. I got to tell y'all to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. That's where I can show you all my videos from the oldest to the newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Drop me a line and hit up shop.thatnerdsoul.com because you can pick yourself up a t-shirt, player, and also get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right. There is no better way that I can tell people that you like what you are watching unless you share it. Subscribe too. But of course, I got shout outs and they got to go to LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please, people, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And thank God Jack is back. Peace.